Boys Week! Whoa! Who are those fellas?
Those are the spokesmen of day 3 for Boys Week.
Noise. I never saw the spokesman for day 2.
Oh, great. Yeah, of course, Shelby wants to see the graphic again. For Boys Week.
Shelby, they're heroes. Don't objectify them.
That is a free, what do they call that? Attribution-free picture from Pixabay.com, which is where I get all my pictures from.
Do you still have the one from yesterday that I never saw?
I don't, but you can see it if you watch the VOD. It's right there. It's a picture of Gordon Freeman
and the G-Man?
And G-Man sitting on the swing set together.
Shelby says, "Shut up, I was showing your work off to more people." The lady says she thinks there's a fire nearby.
I bet she does. Hose them down. All right. So first off, this feels great. Going over to here and seeing everything set to high and ultra and all the ray tracing turned all the way up, I'm like, heck yeah, dude. Make that happen.
Well, you got to do the other thing now.
That graphic. All kinds of graphics here. Where's the other one? Hold on. Can do this one.
Do you still have the one from my thing?
What in the world is your thing?
Taco
Oh,
update.
I know. I don't have that one loaded.
Which I forgot to do the Boys Week stinger.
And then I have this one. We got our leaves. Yeah, that one. G-Man stands for graphic man. What was that one for medium? Yeah, shadow filtering only goes low and medium, and then foliage quality. I got your foliage quality right here. That's some quality foliage. Sergio's here. This game is so good. I am so excited because we have the slightest taste of Alan Wake 2, and I'm already seeing like things from there in here. Pretty highly res foliage. All right, so we're gonna start a new game.
I mean, from what I know, this game takes place mostly in an office building, and I don't see there being a lot of foliage in an office building.
I think you're right, Sergio. I think when I played it before, I played about maybe an hour or two on normal.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Thanks, Mike.
You called me.
You hear that?
So here I am.
Yeah, it's really quiet, but yes. But I can actually turn that up a little bit on my end.
Yeah.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led
Wait,
to
right there on the
nothing.
sidewalk. Foliage.
I
Quality.
found nothing.
That's a medium-esque foliage.
It's like
Mid bushes right there.
we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall.
Oh, right, the crap with the poster.
We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster.
Well, hi, Mark.
The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie.
Shawshank?
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's
Probably what she's talking about, but they can't
for
reference
each
it.
of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's
That
all a
Guy had a
lie.
gun to his temple.
Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're
There's the
lying
guy.
to ourselves. The room's not
The
the
janitor.
world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here.
I think this game's like
Why did you bring me
4
here?
years old. And it looks phenomenal.
Hello? Anyone here?
Shelby asked Mike if it was a big day for him on Thanksgiving. Mike says he wanted to get some turkey, but he couldn't find any.
Yeah, so Chex Mix is a kind of a mix of different kind of handy snacks, but the Chex are like square corn things.
They're like two mesh pieces of like cereal wheat
yeah, wheat and corn.
that are like puffed out, and they are like one of the main ingredients in Chex Mix, along with like rye chips and pretzels and sometimes like chocolate candies. Chex has these things called Muddy Buddies that are, oh, they're so good.
Oof, I've got some tearing. Look at that tearing. Okay, let me turn on VSync, I guess. There we go.
Got a new chatter. Tygo Skynet says beans. So true.
Right. HRA protocol activated.
That was on the screens in Alan Wake 2 in that little
Sure
booth.
was. Yeah.
That exact screen was on the screens.
This is the kind of stuff I wanted you to see. There's also something that I think is funny. Apparently, this character's name is Jessie Faden. And apparently, she weighs like 600 pounds because she can.
Oh my god!
She can crack the floor from like 20 feet up.
I don't think I could even do that, and I'm a hefty fella.
I did that on my first playthrough, and I was like, wait a second. Either that's just a video game thing, or there's a reason that I'm cracking a granite floor. Mike says, I gotta say, this game is really cool, but the map legit sucks and ruined the experience for me. I don't know how you map this game. I'm actually gonna show Logan what I mean right now. Because when this happened to me, I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. And very few games do it as well as this.
I sent Mike on TikTok a TikTok from an old Unis Honest video. And it was like, happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the US, and outside of it, Thursday.
Federal Bureau
Sergio says,
of
I think it's
Control.
because they don't differentiate
All these
between
years, I've been looking for
Jessie
them, and they were
with
hiding
and without
in
powers
plain
when she
sight.
falls.
Okay. These reflections. Oh my god, they look so good.
Oh! Tygo Skynet's dropping jump scares in the chat. Evil Beans. Evil Beans jump scare.
And these kind of games are terrible for me because all they do is reinforce my tendency to look anywhere and everywhere for every bit of like atmospheric storytelling. So it makes me like I already want to go into every room and mess with everything that I can, and then every once in a while Remedy games will actually reward you for doing that.
Is that him?
Hello?
Yep, it's him.
Hey, excuse me?
There you are. You are here about the job.
I like the way he rolls his R's.
Janitor's
So good.
You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe.
Perkele.
Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
Yeah, when
Not
we were
sad.
playing,
I know what you're thinking.
we played like the beginning. Oh, I'll wait for her to finish talking. We played the beginning part of Alan Wake, which we're going to continue playing on Saturday. So if you want to come back for that, and we ran into this character in that game. So then we started looking up a bunch of conspiracy theories about Ahti.
I don't know if you realize what just happened.
I don't.
The words that we heard Jessie say there, she was thinking that to herself. Her lips were not moving, and Ahti just responded to us.
Oh, I did not
If
know
there's
that.
an axe murderer around, that's him.
So that, like, she's thinking to herself, and then out loud, he responded to us. Yeah, Ahti is something else. No one
my
knows
favorite one. My
quite what.
favorite one is Ahti is secretly a Finnish god, which I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool.
And here we are, back in the lobby.
No.
Uh-huh. We did not turn around. We are walking the same direction as before. But
And that
here we
elevator
are.
wasn't there.
And there's the crack in the floor that I made.
Okay. Now I want you to do this. Go back the way you came and come back out.
I'd love to, Logan. Let me show you what happens. Let's take a quick trip. Hey, Ahti, how's it going? Some serious ventilation. Holy crap, never saw that before.
It's right next to the bathroom. Those are some stinky
That's
farts.
yeah, good point. And
Mike says, "Please don't spoil much for Alan Wake 2." I don't think we're
Oh,
that deep into it, but we're not gonna talk about Alan Wake 2
no.
on this stream.
And here we are. It's sort of a dead end here with a window and a food machine.
Oh, right. That was there before. Yeah.
And this game is so good at that. Things just changing when you're not paying attention. Oh God, look at those. Those reflections are so good.
I don't know, Mike. I think I kind of like that.
What do you mean? Kind of like what?
I kind of like that you can't
Oh,
map it.
That it messes around? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is called this building is called the Oldest House. And so yeah, these paintings, this one here is where the janitor's picture was, and now it's replaced by
Yeah, the one where he was like facing away from you.
Uh-huh.
And now there's an elevator with his cart in it.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Well, between the little bit we interacted with Ahti and Alan Wake 2 and the little bit we've interacted with him right now, I really like him. I like that character a lot.
He's so mysterious. He's not silent, but he doesn't say much, and what he does only raises more questions about him.
He's like if the G-Man wasn't a menacing presence.
Yeah. He's as close as I've seen to like a Cheshire Cat in portrayed as a person. And that sort of trope, I love the Cheshire Cat trope. Someone who exists but is not here to help you, is not here to hurt you. He is more aware of what's going on than anyone else in this environment, but he's almost playful about it. The same way that the Cheshire Cat can just jump through Wonderland, and he's not afraid of anything, and he's just like, yeah, I'm here. We're all stuck here. You may as well have fun with
Did
it,
I
man.
lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
She also does that. She also does that a lot when in her idle animation, she will grab her shoulder. I think it's her right shoulder. And I have yet to find out what's going on. Like, why is that?
Sergio says, well, that might be true in Alan Wake 2, but for Control, that might not be the whole truth.
Oh, I know. I just mean, but his sort of, his attitude. Like, he's not malicious. He doesn't seem scared. Like, he's just here. He's mopping the floors. And
he's secretly a Finnish god, working as a janitor for an SCP, similar to SCP type of foundation.
Mm-hmm. And whether I'm right or wrong about it, I'm just saying that's the kind of characters that I like to see.
He very much gives off the same vibe as the G-Man, but not menacing.
Yeah. He's here to guide Jesse a bit more than he is there to guide Alan, from what I've seen. Yeah. How do I get to... Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters for the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. So yeah, what I was going to say earlier, I'm pretty sure this is the first time I'm in this room, in this building. So like, I'm not returning to a place I've been before. The R4 reports are due by the end of the week. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review. Okay. This kind of stuff I like. Like, do you remember in Doom where you get the alerts that says like demonic levels at demonic possession at unsafe levels, which implies that there is a safe level of a demonic presence?
Yeah.
I just love this kind of stuff, this dressing of this universe. I was like, yeah, here's a document with absolutely nothing in it, but unblanked is a shark in his blank, although secure, permission to, following basic protocol, shoot to kill. Like, it's so good. This sort of like...
This is very reminiscent of what SCP does. Because they have all the documents on the SCP website.
Oh, yeah.
And they redact a lot of stuff.
Yep. That website is an app... We've got a noise. That website is an absolute work of art as well.
There's some kind of alarm going off somewhere.
There is in there, but I can't get in there.
There's a lever right next to that door.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Oh,
it don't.
It's just not. It's not even attached. It's just
also
a freestanding lever.
My favorite thing is that you can.
Those wheels
shop.
Those wheels are greased the hell up, dude.
Oh, I can't get in here. There's also a bunch of pictures of this dude.
He's he's kind of a big deal.
Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override HRA protocol activated. That is a lot of alerts on a lot of screens all at once. So here is what the outside of the building looks like. A complete, nondescript...
slab of a building.
Concrete slab. And that is... What's that say? Zachariah Trench. Director Zachariah Trench. The director's office is where we heard that noise. Office of the Director, Zachariah Trent. I do like good noises. I like that noise. It's a solid denial noise.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder murder weapon? Really?
Who wants you to pick it up?
Don't know.
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Uh-oh. Let's see what the pistachios. Got a bag of pistachios. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can zoom in. There we go.
Oh, I see what killed him. He was a smoker.
Mm-hmm. And Noble Sheriff Rum or something like that.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Let's speed up my aim sensitivity. I want to do. Let me do horizontal sensitivity.
No.
That's weird that it wouldn't let me do that.
Yeah, that was strange.
A little quicker, I think. Yeah. Try that and see if that's any better.
That is not the words I'm hearing from those jumbles. This is a cool, like, gold-laced marble.
Mm-hmm.
There's a shadow monster from Alan Wake over there.
Mm-hmm. With dimensions as if he was built in Ark.
He's a monkey. I would say that that gold lacing in that marble looks like what's that, like, practice where you fix pottery with gold, like, paint or gold filling or whatever it's called?
I don't know the word for that.
I would say it looks like that, but these aren't cracks. That's like marbling, like,
Yeah,
swirls.
It's in the grain.
Kitsugi, yes.
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard that word before. That's what it means to fix marble?
Not marble, but like if you have pottery or jars or something and you break it and you fix it, and then it has like these golden lines, and it's supposed to mean like you're embracing the imperfection and making it beautiful.
Huh. I have never seen or heard that word.
It's really cool. It's called Kintsugi. My mom bought a Kintsugi kit.
Makes me think of that glass ball that you could double. But that's not Kintsugi, that's Fushigi.
I mean, what's the difference, really?
Right.
Like says, I don't know much, meaning I just do Amazon refunds. That one's got something.
That kind of heater.
Oh, little health droplets.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
You can see they were using full motion video back in as well.
Yep.
It's the dead man.
I can't remember if they did that in the
Right
original
after
Alan
the
Wake.
pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Like so
Things
Sam
have quieted
Altman after
down
being
outside.
fired by OpenAI board.
Is it safe to go?
AI board.
Hey, this is my office now. I'm the directory. Let's change the name? Nope.
Shoot it to change the name.
There you go. Now I'm redecorating.
Whoa!
I'm redecorating.
Yeah, well, you certainly did that. When did you get force push powers?
That's my melee. But it just sort of like wrecks everything in front. Oh, that is me. My picture's on the wall already. No way.
Force push that dead body.
Oh, he's in there. He's not going nowhere. He's like the end of Constantine.
Dude, Ati's gonna be so pissed off when he comes in here.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
What? That doesn't.
What?
The floating beings from Death Stranding are
Uh-huh.
here. Previous extinction event people.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
That's live action.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
And I genuinely can't tell if this
stopped
is...
it.
I think this is CG, but it looks so good.
Thank
It's
you.
definitely CG, but it does look really good.
That was
It's incredible.
horror.
So why are these guys attacking you?
Not entirely sure. Hoping to find that out soonish.
Mike says, to be honest, the quote mood of this game. Oh, they turned into gasoline vapor. The mood of this game is very close to Death Stranding, even if it's a completely different game. Clayton did say that the director of this game, I don't remember his name.
Sam Lake.
Sam Lake is like the Finnish Hideo Kojima.
And speaking of directors, my picture is now on the wall.
Yeah. Well, you're the director, so it makes sense.
Director Jesse Faden.
Sergio says hiss infected agents. Assuming we're going to learn what hiss is here in a bit.
Yeah.
The hotline. Secure line of communication.
And Trench is the old director, right?
Guide us.
Yes.
Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man.
Hey, Patsy. Happy Turkey Day.
Okay.
And just Thursday for Mike. Regular old Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, it's still Turkey Day for Mike. He wanted some turkey.
He didn't get his turkey, though, so it's not Turkey Day for Mike.
That's a good point.
Mike says, dude, I just got a TikTok of him and Kojima drinking coffee.
Yeah.
It does not surprise me that him and Kojima know each other.
Yeah. I can just imagine like a table of Sam Lake, Kojima, and Guillermo del Toro just sitting, talking absolute nonsense all afternoon. Where? Oh, there you are.
Croissant. Health elements are what those little droplets
Yeah.
are called.
There's also something called undefined readings, conceptual material, and I don't know what that is. It's those clusters I keep picking up.
Well, you just need to find a dictionary and define it.
Right. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history, redacted, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastra, and all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces beyond of the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired.
Literally.
Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
I like his big gloves.
So much is expected from the director, the responsibility, the privilege.
Go back to that. Go back to that. There was a thing called Hiss Guard.
Oh. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Use standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored garbs carry pump-action shotgun. They have no observed paranormal abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Did the Hiss target the individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? These are all questions for later.
We keep talking about the Hiss like we should know what it is already, but I don't.
Yeah. So she says, so something I learned from speedruns is that the combat in this game rewards and encourages mobility during fights. Not a stop and pop.
There's a floating guy in here.
Yeah, we got that around the building. We're gonna get it fumigated next Tuesday.
Jerry, I told you not to drink that antimatter coffee. I told you not to do it.
Got a weapon mod. Consecutive kills boost?
Mike says, dude, just taking a sleep. Leave him be.
He's on his break.
I mean, it looks like his back is broken, so yeah, I agree with that.
He's definitely on a break of some side. We checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. The team's getting pretty sick of the duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're out to Sherman Ranch, next on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Coffee cup's gone, dude. of health.
Slurp it up. I think you're full.
Oh, I thought I had
'Cause you
like a
did-
little bit.
You didn't pick it up.
I thought I had like a little bit left.
Is there like a church doing a group prayer nearby?
Yeah. They just pump it in over the speakers. Central Executive.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
The bureau.
The bureau.
Croissant.
Oh, what that does.
You're turning off and on that green light. Duh.
You're right. You're right. I was wrong to overthink it. What is going on with that monitor?
Is anything plugged into the back of it?
I just mean, like, how far back is the screen from the surface of the monitor? It looks like it's 3 inches buried
It
in the
definitely is. And
in
it's
the
very,
bezel.
It's a very like round screen too.
Uh-huh.
Are there any wires plugged into the back?
Not a one. Just some large discs shoved into the back of this thing. Still using CRTs, but somehow wireless. Love that. Every time, I love it. So, in the background of that video we just watched with the doctor,
Right.
there's an upside down pyramid, and it calls it the astral plane. So I don't know if that's what this is.
Only one way to find out. What was that?
No. Do I have a dodge roll?
It's a shotgun guy. You have no health.
I have no health. I thought I had... I guess I don't have a dodge roll. I need to figure out what my crouch is first. Okay, right click is crouch. Look at that. Left click is run. Click on the left stick and you sprint. That's a video game right there.
Heck yeah, dude.
Also, left bumper is sprint, or... No, just left click. Oh, sorry. Crouch,
Hissing sound
sprint,
that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss.
melee.
Burrowing
Melee's on
into
Y. I wish it wasn't,
everything
but
in this
it's okay.
place.
Change the buttons.
Is the
Nah.
hiss your enemy?
I'll leave it
Alright,
as is
it's
until
our
I
enemy.
figure out.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I got all my pickups. Also, is there a difficulty toggle? Immortality. Now that's an easy mode right there.
One hit kills.
Yeah. Dang, dude. Aim is activated and deactivated. Tapping.
I would have to imagine that any of those assist modes cancel out like achievements or something.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, without question. Oh, hi.
That guy's popping up first thing this time.
Crouch. Reload.
Didn't have to be this way, Polanski.
Ouch.
This guy to your right, to your left.
See what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps?
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading them.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Oh, it just means hold X. Got it.
Patsy says she just gave her kitten some turkey.
Oh.
Also, Steve's back in Orlando.
Hey, Steve. Now it's...
you, hey Steve, if it's the last thing
Boys Week!
I also like the way I made it spiral and fade away. Real high-grade production values.
The word art is his favorite.
Yeah. Oh, you can actually watch it shift.
It's like fixing it.
Oh, yeah, cleansing it. All right.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello. Can you hear me? Are you with us?
Your
With
Holiness?
the Bureau? Are you still sane?
We're all mad here.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh shit!
You're
the
just
new
visiting.
director.
Hey, you know, you're the director.
Hold
You're not
on.
visiting.
We're coming out.
She did lie, and she knew that she was lying. She's like, "Oh, you're the director."
Right. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
You're wearing proton packs?
Jesse. I'm Emily.
It turns into an Iron Man suit.
Oh, yeah.
Like somehow
It's an arc
this
reactor.
hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
But we have documents
We're in full lockdown.
using that term.
It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone, not protected by an HRA.
I don't think time works
And
properly in this building.
Yeah.
extraordinarily,
Yeah.
you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look,
Watch
Jesse,
the language. I'm the director.
I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We
You
can
have an
try it
AK
together.
instead of this gun? I'll take an automatic rifle.
She's like, you could just make it an AK.
Okay.
Oh.
You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Oh my god. Dude,
What?
hold on. Bro. There's like, I can hear like a pack of freaking coyotes just whooping outside. It's crazy.
Mm.
That's cool. I'm glad I live inside of a house and my dog is in here.
Yeah.
I wonder how close they are. They sound really close.
Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on Redacted, a pair of scissors that consume human Redacted, through two punctures on the Redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. If they do not leave, ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City? Or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, like what could that word be? Escort them to a private. Yeah. Lame.
So, the version of this game that I own for free on Epic is the standard edition.
Yes.
The Ultimate Edition, which is the only version of this game you can buy on Steam, is currently on sale for $9.99. So I'm gonna go on the Epic store and see how much the DLC costs, because it's 2 DLCs you get for having the Ultimate Edition or Complete Edition or whatever it's called. So I'm gonna go look and see how much like the DLC upgrade costs, and if it's more than that, I'm just gonna buy the on sale $9.99 Control Ultimate Edition on Steam right now.
I see they've done the Futurama joke, which is combining the urinal or the toilet and the faucet. The same fixture.
I wonder if that's what they did. This looks like a cell though.
No, yeah, this is like a secure chamber.
Oh, this is that safe room or whatever.
Yeah. Shelter.
Sure. Control.
What's your name?
Okay, so I can buy expansion 1 and expansion 2 on Epic. I can buy them in a bundle for $15.99 or individually for $9.99. So I think I'm just going to buy the Ultimate Edition on Steam for $9.99 for all of it.
There is currently the deal on Epic where you get the $10 off coupon.
I used it already.
I think you should get another one.
There's another one.
Yeah, I think that's what they do. It's basically a persistent coupon, because when you spend it, I think you get another one for another $10 off.
Oh.
I might be wrong about that, but I think that's how they do it.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them
Nope, I don't have
apart.
it.
Oh. Oh, I guess they don't do that anymore. Are there any
I think
game worth buying?
I think I used it though.
Over here.
Well,
We
yeah,
need to make
but
a plan, Jesse.
at least they used to when they would do these like holiday sales. They start you out with one coupon for $10 off, and then when you spend it, they just send you another one. And so it's constantly, you always have $10 off on anything $15 or more.
I see.
But I guess that maybe that was just at one time.
Well,
Oh,
you bet, because we're only planning on playing this today. We're not going to play it past today.
right.
But you better bet your bottom dollar I am absolutely downloading this and playing it.
Oh yeah, I wanted to tell people this isn't going to turn into a long play because we already have Alan Wake 2 going. I wanted to show Logan this specifically because this is like laser targeted at someone like him.
Yeah, you showed me one encounter and I'm sold.
Uh-huh. And the way the building moves and just like the SCP sort of vibe to it.
It's like SCP, kind of like the creepy part of Half-Life. There was something else I thought of that this reminded me of, but I've since forgotten it already.
Death Stranding.
Yeah, Death Stranding,
I
but
can't
that wasn't it.
cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
All right, and
And-
now I own the Ultimate Edition on
I'm
Steam.
gonna tell her why I'm here.
And also, if it gets to be too hard, you can just turn on that invincibility or aim assist and all those kind of things. There's all kinds of ways to help you get through the story
What
of
is
this
that?
game.
What is that section
Listen.
of stuff called in the options?
I think it's in gameplay. So like
And it's called
assist mode.
Assist Mode.
So you can
Control-
either enable it or disable it.
No, playing Assist Mode has no effects on achievements.
That's
right.
crazy.
That's great.
The Bureau
I
was
probably won't
involved in
use
an
invincibility at least right away,
incident
but
in my
It's great
home
that it's there.
dictionary
aim assist for
17
sure.
years
Mhm.
ago.
If there's a thing that's
Bureau
just
came
kicking you in the
and
teeth
covered the whole
constantly,
thing up.
Turn it on for just that fight. Turn it
I've
back
been
off.
looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
Oh,
I've
I know.
seen
I remembered.
mentions-
I remembered what it reminds me of. It
What's that?
reminds me of that one David Cage game where it was
Detroit?
No, the one before Detroit.
David Cage game. Heavy Rain?
Crud. No, the one after Heavy Rain.
Indigo Prophecy? No.
I don't think that's a David Cage game.
David Cage game.
David, I'm typing in Cage games. Beyond Two Souls.
Beyond Two Souls, right.
Because there's when Elliot Page was Ellen Page,
Yeah.
it was Elliot Page's character had like a sibling that was a attached soul
Oh, okay.
to her.
Got
and
it.
then like you could play 2-player where like the second player could be Aiden, which was the name of the brother, and like he could like
Right.
fuck shit up. It was
Right.
it was really cool. A lot of people hated it.
I remember the party
but-
scene.
A lot of people hated Beyond Two Souls, but I really, really liked it. I thought it was a great game.
I mean, that's
course-
Cage
Of course, it was a
games.
David Cage game, so like it had like it's like not cool moments in it, but if
Yeah.
remove the not cool moments, and it was a really good story.
Yeah, I mean it comes with the territory with a Cage game. You're always going to have some uncomfortable stuff.
of
But
the
yeah,
Magic
this
World
whole
event.
like circle that keeps appearing over her, and it's that we're finding out now. I
Mhm.
mean, we probably should have realized it sooner, but I'm now realizing that that's her brother Dylan. That reminds me of Beyond
Beyond.
Two Souls.
Case
Right.
dealing with ordinary.
It's another game I really like.
You were
So
at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of
It's in
power,
Miami.
like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the Hotline?
It's kept in the
in Miami.
communications
Just
department.
told you,
through
it's
the
in
mailroom.
Miami.
It's part of the sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place.
How to keep up, Jesse?
We'll get
You're the
door
director
open
now.
for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HR.
Sergio says I'm half right about the circle.
Not wearing one earlier.
And Dylan.
Keep an eye out.
I'm interested to find out what that means. Don't
They
tell
call
me.
me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all the years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What
So then
scared
you
me
are the director.
shitless, finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I need to find out how long it takes to beat this game and if I can beat it before Saturday.
They just don't make games like this anymore. I say anymore, this game came out, what, 3 or 4 years ago, but like...
Whoa, that's Google. Google like is on to me right now
Why you
because
say
I
that?
typed in how long to beat and it autofilled how long to beat Control. Okay, it takes about 11 and a half hours to beat it, and it takes about 28 and a half hours to 100%.
Okay,
So I should have enough time to beat it before stream on Saturday.
gotcha. If you
But I gotta do a
really
whole bu-
crack down on it.
But I gotta do a bunch of shit tomorrow. It's gonna cut into my Control time.
Thing you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow
Is the
signs
lobby
to the
still where it
mailroom.
was?
You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
Mike says, I mean, I'd argue that most games that try to photorealistic approach after 2018 are still pretty good. Like, I don't mean how good it looks. I mean
The vibe.
the effort, the breathing room. Like you
This-
sit and you stare at that phone ringing for a solid what was that, 20 seconds, and
Yeah.
nothing else happens.
This game, Alan Wake 2, I don't remember much about Alan Wake 1, so I'm going to leave that out of this example. But
Mhm.
this game and Alan Wake 2, these are passion projects. The people who made this game
Mhm.
cared about this game
Yes,
a
they have-
lot.
They have an idea and they refuse to like bend on their dream, and it
I think that's fantastic.
yeah, it's the Kojima thing. Like, no, I have an idea, and yes, it's going to cost $1 million. I'm going to do it anyways.
Yes, I have an idea. No, I will not waver from that idea.
Right. Go ahead.
No,
Fire
I
me.
will
Just
not
do it somewhere
compromise.
else.
Hotline should be in the communications department.
Fine, I'll go start my own game studio with Blackstrack and hookers.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies
finished
and
coffee
have developed a link
drinkers.
to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she
No.
memorize this?
Not even a little.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Little funny moments like that too. It's like it's not so serious that it's
This
not
Trench guy.
afraid to have fun every
I
once in a
keep
while.
hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
Yeah, I'm not giving you my gun.
I think I will. Yeah. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
You best start believing in oldest houses, Jesse. You're in one.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one, it seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency.
We need to cook
way
Hiss.
beyond
Jesse!
anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
So this thing on her chest is an HRA preventing her from getting infected. And all those other
Where
guys
did the
had
hiss
that
come
too?
from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here
Yes,
when you entered.
the ones that have not
Did you
been
see
turned.
anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Thanks.
Just let me know.
Are those like photos of old directors?
Think so.
And is your photo amongst them?
Gonna look.
Oh, that goes all the way up.
I think that's Trench. And then
That would be you, but they're still working on it, I guess.
yeah. Yeah, it looks like maybe this was the first one and they just sort of... Oh no, this would be the first one. And they build from left to right, bottom to top.
How high does this go?
Looks like we got room
okay.
for about another dozen.
It looks like, I don't know, maybe 3 stories up.
Yeah. But that's in its current configuration. This room could get taller if it wanted to. Which is a ridiculous sentence, I realize. But
Mike says, having a look at the Epic Store, and it's full of, like, Chinese $1 games. The hell?
yeah.
I don't know, is the Epic Store kind of taking a shit?
I mean, it's anytime you get popular enough, you're gonna get the shovelware. What is this? Reload efficiency. I'm okay.
A game called Deliver Us Mars is free on Epic right now.
That's from Frontier.
Sergio says, oh, it is, really?
Uh-huh.
Sergio says the Epic Store is full of weird crypto games, too. Oh, that's a shame. I know that Steam straight up said, we're not doing crypto. We're not doing it.
Right. Okay, nothing new
So a
in
lot
here.
of people might be mad at them for taking 30%, but, like, they do a good job, so whatever, I guess.
So there's our progress icon. I'll have a look around before.
So this Deliver Us Mars is another game where we can be like, fix your game, Frontier.
Correct. You 100% can.
Oh, Frontier's the publisher, though. They're not the developer.
Right, yeah.
Does Frontier develop anything? Did they develop whatever it is, that game we were saying that to?
Elite.
Yeah.
So there's another game, Deliver Us the Moon.
Message.
And I don't know if Frontier developed or published that, but
I can look it up. It should be on the Epic Store if Deliver Us Mars. Deliver Us the Moon is inappropriate for some ages, apparently. Frontier had nothing to do with it at all.
oh really?
It was published by Wired Productions and developed by Kyoken Interactive, which is the same developer for Deliver Us Mars. So they just switched publishers.
It looks like they have glued
This is a
this
streamer
door
room.
yeah.
It's soundproof, soundproof foam. Is that a person walking around?
Oh, yeah, his agents.
Mom, my mother, says, yum pumpkin pie. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Mine was wonderful.
Yep.
Happy Turkey Day, says Mike. This Tomashi is going nuts.
Oh.
Must have been the wind.
Ah, cafetorium.
Oh, apparently I own Alan Wake and Alan Wake American Nightmare on Steam already. I didn't even realize I
Really?
did that.
Oh, cool. You got some games to play, pal.
I do. Man, I'm giving myself a headache here. I'm considering playing Alan Wake and Alan Wake American Nightmare myself before I play Control, which is not... I don't want to play those. I want to play this. These guys just transmatted in from their, whatever the jets are called in Destiny.
Uh-huh.
Trying to make Destiny joke, but I forgot what it was called.
I got
so
you.
ruined my
No,
own joke.
yeah, you got it with the transmat. I'm with you.
Whatever the airplanes are called.
Okay. Not going to nowhere.
There's a Control and Alan Wake franchise bundle
Oh, yeah?
that does not include Alan Wake 2 because it just came out. But
Well, I think that's also Epic exclusive. Is it?
oh, are you playing that on Epic?
Yes. I've never actually looked to see if it's on Steam.
It's not on Steam.
Oh. It's the first time I've ever seen this bathroom look any different. This Call of Duty was on Game Pass. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Have I been? No, I've been on that one. No, I've been on this one. Oh, hi. I'm the same way. I have no interest in the multiplayer, but I wouldn't mind running through the single-player campaign of Call of Duty.
And having Game Pass would be the perfect way to do that.
Yep. For sure. There's a shelter. There's just stuff everywhere. You see what I mean? It's constantly rewarding you for going out of your way. Oh, what the heck is this? Oh, it's like stressing me out to get near it. I want to go in there, but I'm taking damage. Yeah.
So is that like hiss plants?
I guess so. That's like a spore.
It's like in the shelter too, so anybody in there got fucked.
Yeah, absolutely ruined.
Sergio says Modern Warfare 3 is not worth it in my opinion, Clay.
They
is
cheaped
not
out
worth
on,
it.
Yeah.
They cheaped out on development.
I mean, like not even 3 specifically, just over time as Call of Duty games came out. I know I'm not going to have a good time playing them online, but I wouldn't mind seeing the storyline. There's something
Yeah, but unfortunately, the storyline of those games is not their highest priority, not even their second highest priority.
Right. So here's this red room, and then there's...
Sergio says, I would only want to play the zombies mode. Is Modern Warfare 3 the one that had prop hunt in it? Because I wouldn't mind playing that. That looks fun. And there's one of the Call of Duties has prop hunt in, and I don't know which one it is.
Knew there was something up there.
How did you know? Did you
I
see
saw
it?
I saw the circle, and I was like, "There's something up there." I just gotta figure out how to get up there. Ooh, and there's a document on top of that thing.
Can you do a running jump over to it?
I sure can.
Heck yeah, dude.
But I can't.
Aw, you can't even pick it up.
Confidential.
Blast it off.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Oh, you blew something up. Holy crap.
Very confidential now.
Dude, Ati's going to have a hell of a time cleaning this mess up. Holy crap.
Okay, so there's stuff in red.
Who is Sweeney in relation to Alan Wake 2?
Yes, it's overpowering.
Do you know who Sweeney is?
You don't want me with you on that.
I think that's a last name.
Is he one of the cops?
No, it's a real person.
Oh, like an actor's name?
Like a real person, probably a developer. Because I keep seeing people complaining about this person named Sweeney. It has to do something to do with Alan Wake. It says, it'll never come to Steam. Sweeney throws out any business logic out the window when it comes to Steam. It's a completely emotional battle for him.
Tim Sweeney.
It's more... Oh, okay. I don't know who Tim Sweeney is.
I think that is maybe the president of Epic, something like that.
Sweeney throws out any business logic out the... throws out any business logic out the window. That's how they worded that sentence. It's not me. When it comes to Steam, it's a completely emotional battle for him. It's most likely going to be free on Epic within a year, then come to Steam within 5 years, is what this person says.
Yeah. Yeah, they're talking about Tim Sweeney, who's a lot of people don't like. I don't know enough to have an opinion about him.
I didn't even know who he was before this moment, so I don't either.
I always get him confused with the Double Fine guy.
Oh, Tim.
Yes, you're having the same problem. I can never remember his last name, so it always defaults to Sweeney.
Double Fine Tim Schafer.
Schafer, that's what it is. And
I like that guy. That guy.
Yeah.
That guy's really cool. Also, he worked on Monkey Island, so.
So it's very confusing when people say like, "Oh yeah, Tim Sweeney sucks." I was like, "The Double Fine guy? What happened?"
I like the voice whenever you see the Double Fine logo in a Double Fine game. There's a guy who goes, "Double Fine."
Uh-huh.
apparently Alan Wake is not getting a physical release at all on console.
Oh,
It's
digital-
a
digital only.
purely digital on console and Epic exclusive on console.
Ah.
Well, that's an armor guy.
I gotta melee him.
Although you did a lot to his armor.
Come on, get over here. Reckon melee is.
He's gonna get the upper ground.
Can I get the high ground? Get down.
Mike says, I mean, it depends on the exclusivity deal, but yeah, but nobody outside of. Ah! Who killed you?
Second
There must have
gunman.
been somebody behind you. The grassy knoll. Mike says, I mean, it depends on the exclusivity deal, which is, yeah, I don't think that's public information, so there's no like official statement on that.
Mhm.
And Sergio says that it sucks and he hates that. Are we all the way back here?
We are all the way back here, which is probably not that far. I've just been screwing
There
around.
it is again. Our welcome message.
But I think all the things that I've picked up stay in my inventory.
Oh, that's good.
So, like,
Because I was like, man, you picked up a lot of stuff.
you are here. I would love it if every time you looked at this poster, the shapes were different. That would be
That
fantastic.
would be awesome.
Just like little branches that are or aren't there, shapes that are or aren't there.
There's a guy on your left.
Oh, no, they're not. They're already dead.
Oh,
Oh, that's even better. This is great.
well, all
So
right
it's like,
then.
It's like
This is a very forgiving game.
yeah. For as difficult as it is in the moments, moment to moment, overall it's pretty. You can kind of fail forward.
Mike says, I wish there was like a procedurally generated one.
Yeah. Do you remember? Do you know much about Prey?
Which one?
The newest.
I know
20
more about the newest one than I do about the old one.
16. There's a game mode in that called Moonfall Moon something. It's got like its own name, and it's a roguelike. So each mission you go on is different. That would actually be pretty cool in something like this, if you would.
Oh, like a roguelite, like room to room battler.
Yeah, and because this is a shifting house, I'm completely lost. Where am I? Here it is. Each time you go in the house, it's different.
Sergio
Yeah.
says there are a few areas where enemies respawn, but not everywhere.
Oh,
If he
where have I-
recalls correctly.
where have I gotten myself?
You're in the dark.
Am I alone in the dark?
That voice is getting like more and more unhinged as we get closer to it.
Yep.
This is so cool, dude. Oh my god, you sold me on this on one. I cannot wait to play this now.
Every once in a while, like you just get a game and you can stamp somebody's. Oh my gosh! You can stamp somebody's name on it without hesitation. Okay, so I do just shoot through those.
And that's the guy who killed you. Oh, somebody just transmatted it in the back. Is his neck like flopping around when he walks?
Yeah, I think they're probably puppets. Like they're being carried by their core. Kind of like you see these are like suspended by their backs, so they kind of hang limp.
Right.
Their necks, their heads kind of drop to the side.
Mike says I can play Halo 4 because I never played that one. I'm still waiting on Halo Infinite to get co-op, so Shelby and I can play it on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to play it, but I don't want to play it without Shelby.
Right. Oh,
You broke his desk, bro.
Jesus Christ! That thing fell apart.
Joe Hansen's gonna be so mad when he comes in here and sees his
Oh.
desk and crumbles.
Do as you're told. Don't eat the mold. That's what that was. That's what it was in that containment room. It was
Mold.
Mold.
Hiss mold.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of times when you're going from room to room where it'll show a reflection of the room you're leaving.
Yep.
And I'll think it's the room you're going into, but then you walk past the glass and it's completely different. I'm like,
Yep.
whoa, whoa.
A lot of confusing sights and oh, that's intense music. Oh, hi.
There's some enemies. Grenades! Grenades! They all threw grenades at the same time. That was a one-hit kill.
Nade Clan. He was already pretty low.
Look, there's a circle right there. See that?
That means that's where they want me to go, so I'm gonna look around beforehand. Ooh, new video.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing.
That's a real floppy disk.
80 kilobytes.
You ever messed with those before?
Oh, yeah.
Those big-ass, like, actual floppy disks?
Uh-huh. I used to have a sleeve of them with my games installed on them.
I had a computer when I was young, real young, like 2 or 3. And when I had, I mean my dad had. And we had a few like old MS-DOS games that ran off of those discs.
Yep.
But when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP.
Oop.
Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
I like how we're watching it on screen right now, but if we look in our notes, it'll show it like
Full screen.
flat.
Yeah.
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 I like that too.
Because it's also where we were standing. Like we were standing here looking at that
Oh,
whiteboard.
you almost knocked over that TV. Oh, that's a whiteboard. That was a flat screen.
No, not a chance.
Do we know what year in the real world this is taking place?
You can kind of get an idea. Like she's wearing skin-tight jeans, leather jacket. Like,
Because I know Alan Wake takes place in real time from when the game came out.
yeah, it was like
And even-
2012, something like that.
Yeah, and even Alan Wake 2, the same amount, like the amount of time that passed in the real world between games passed in Alan Wake, in the Alan Wake universe.
There's a door behind these blocks that I need to cleanse.
Yeah, as soon as you cleanse this area, I bet it'll clear up. But it kind of makes me think that the same might be true for this. Like this might be, when did this come out, 2016?
I think so. It's what it feels like. Or 19. Okay. I was gonna say it feels maybe 4 years old, but time doesn't mean anything anymore.
I thought it was the year it was released in, but the analog stuff was for style. Yeah, I mean, you can't base it off the technology because this is like a weird
We're on the right
wibbly wobbly timey wimey thing.
Mhm.
Is that
Yeah,
a
'cause it-
saucer of ice cream machine?
Where?
To your right.
This over here?
All the way at the end. Yeah. Oh, it's a pneumatic tube. delivery
Yeah, these are
system.
messaging tubes. Urgent messages.
Sergio says confirmed this game takes place in 2019. So all of these like Wacoverse games take place in the year they were released,
Right.
which
They
is
are-
cool. I like that real time passes in these games before they come out.
Yep. This is communications department. That door is locked.
Which means my brain stopped working. I don't know. It means something, but I've forgotten what it means.
All right.
October to be in fact. Ooh, it's almost Halloween.
Spooky.
No, that's Ghostwire Tokyo.
Right. Also known as
we-
Tokyo Ghoul, if you ask me.
That's an M&A. I saw that there was like an interact button where you cleanse the area. Can you uncleanse it?
No, that's a fast travel.
Oh, we can go back to that room.
Yeah, I can jump back to Central Executive.
Oh, that rules. Man, I'm gonna have a blast.
And also
with this game.
change your clothes, apparently. But I don't have any other outfits.
Neat. Ask Ati where he got that sick jumper. Maybe you can get one of those.
Well, hey. Oh,
That's a real guy. Oh, he's dead.
he's getting pummeled with pneumatic tubes. See if we can see in there in the reflection. That would actually be really cool if you could get a
Sergio
glimpse.
says you're supposed to fast travel back to the central so you can upgrade your stuff periodically.
Oh, okay.
This game got upgrades?
Well, you better believe it, Buster. I got slots for my weapon here.
A level
my
1
grip.
grip.
Excuse
Get
me.
a grip.
Yeah. Personal mods. Oh, shoot. I need to load these. Energy boost, health recovery, energy recovery, health. That's 20%. That's 24%. I'm going to load that one. Navigate through the communications department. The Havana submarine.
Sergio says the service weapon can be more than just a pistol. So that joke I made earlier where I was like, just make it an assault rifle, that was real. Oh, they came launching out. Oh.
Looks like the Hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
We're going to fight the mail machine? Hey,
Yes.
okay.
Oh, it's breaking your cover. It looks like it shoots 3 at a time. Is that floppy disk we saw earlier? Is that the object of power we're dealing with now? I don't think that's how you do it. You gotta cleanse it, which means you gotta get up there. The bullets, they do nothing. That was us fighting that helicopter and Dead Rising 2. I finally remembered the name of it.
Shatter recoil efficiency. A lot of words.
So I guess if the service weapon has been fashioned into a shotgun, a recoil is better.
Oh, maybe, yeah, and shatter is like maybe a different mode.
Oh, you said shatter. I thought you said scatter. Which made me think shotgun.
Run across the room. It's locked. Can't go in there.
It looks like it fires 3 and then takes a break before it fires more.
Yeah, I have to bait it into firing. Ah! Oh, and that's welded shut. Great. It's good. Lovely.
Climb that ladder and kind of reach over and climb up.
Oh, was this always here? Genuinely don't know if this stairwell was here before.
There's no way to know.
I love that this game not question your sanity, but like, there's no way you could possibly pay attention enough for this game not to fool you, at least a couple times. Oh, it is a disc.
A floppy disk nuke.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
CIA won't be happy you shot their Soviet launch disk. Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, we got a grav gun. This is just ticking all of your Gmod boxes.
This rules. And you don't have to select anything. You just pull.
Yeah, and it just kind of finds something nearby. Oh, I'm tired.
Sergio says, Logan, let me tell you, this is the OP damage dealing tool in this game.
Oh,
like
he's not kidding.
I like the whine that it does. The
Yeah. It's got a good noise.
Mike says, shame they don't sell a Federal Bureau of Control mug on the website. Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be really good. There's got to be an Etsy shop that does that.
The floppy disk is now bound delivered.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted.
There's a guy up on the catwalk to your right.
There we go. How about this cardboard box? That'll teach you.
Yeah!
Whatever the F this thing is, it looks big and heavy.
It's one of the air conditioner like ducts. Remember earlier when you were like, this place got big ducts? And I said it's for all the farts.
Incredible. Yeah. Good sounds too. And like just like all these different particles are incredible. Just grab one and whip it across the room.
God, this game, why have I not played this yet?
Credit to Jessie. This is her first day and she's picking up this stuff super fast.
I really should have played this game by now.
It's I think it's a victim of its own
Guy right behind you.
Sort of cult status. The people that know Remedy are like, yes, new Remedy game, absolutely, playing that day one, I'm there, bought in. But if you're not already in, like now, after Alan Wake 2 and this, I'm now paying attention to the name Remedy. But before this, before Alan Wake 2, I never really knew anything about Sam Lake other than he did the face for cop guy. What's his name? Not Max.
That's it, cop guy.
Max Payne.
Generator did no damage to him.
No.
The way I was sold on this game was is the SCP. The way I was sold on this game was it is SCP the game. I never heard, like, I knew that the game existed, like I was like aware that it existed, but I never heard anything about it. I didn't know that it was like this cool.
Can you reach through the mailroom?
Like none of the people I follow online said anything about it. None of my friends said anything about it. To me, anyway.
Mike says he didn't do the face, he was just the PNG. Well, that's what I mean. Like, his face is the face of Max Payne. Sam Lake is.
Wait, Sam Lake is the face of Max Payne? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a key here.
Look up Sam Lake does Max Payne face. I think he was on a talk show, like an actual talk show, like Conan or something like that. And they're like, "Hey, can you do the?" He loves doing the face. Anytime anyone asks, he will do the face for you.
Is Max Payne a Remedy game?
This must open the door.
No, it is a Rockstar game, but I think maybe the publishing was done. Oh, it used to be. Okay. Yeah, it got a little messy there, but Max Payne.
I've seen
Max Payne's
pictures of
face
Sam
is,
Lake doing
is
the
Sam
face.
Lake. Yes, he loves doing the face. He did it in Alan Wake 2. There was a scene when they're talking about something and on
that talk show.
On the talk show, they're like, "Oh, can you do the face for us?" He goes, "Oh, sure, I'll do the face for you," and then he does it. Sam Lake loves doing a face.
I didn't know that that's what that was. I never really played Max Payne, so I wasn't aware of that either.
That's the only thing I knew about it.
And Mike hit his pinky.
Oh, sorry, pal.
On Turkey Day of all days?
Goodness. What a day.
We have a running joke in my family that, oh, there's a cleanse point.
Flame control point.
There's a running joke where, like, well, it came from a real thing.
Okay.
But the joke is now it's like any slight inconvenience on any holiday is up. You've ruined insert holiday here.
Blank. Yeah.
And it came from a real thing where like somebody would actually just ruin the holiday for like somebody. They'd be like crying. It's like, you'll go in the men's bathroom. Whoa, Jesse, whoa.
Broom? It's a broom.
You pull it out, and then Ati comes out and he's like, get out of the men's bathroom.
A broom. What is this? You take my broom.
So when I apparently my parents, before I showed up at their house today, gotten into like a small argument.
Oh, like a little tiff.
Yeah, and so when I went over there, and Mom goes, and don't worry, Dad's already ruined Thanksgiving, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm like, oh, thank God, it's over before I got here. Well, this one seems fine, but there's nobody in it.
I gotta know what these freaking things are. What does that do?
You turn on the green light.
Yeah, what's the effect?
That thing fell in the box.
Mm-hmm.
They blocked off the pooper so you can't see him poop.
Is this my room?
That's
something I would do. Rearrange the entire room just to privacy on the turlet. Where's the room I'm supposed to be going in? It's the mail room downstairs. Where am I? Monopoly came out with a Publix Monopoly.
Oh, God.
Range. Whoa. Well, okay, I found a bad room.
Mike says, dude, I legit never had so much pain as when I hit my foot against stuff. I thought that was like a hulking enemy.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm recharging.
Oh,
get out of here.
Oh, beans. You're going to lose your souls.
I don't think I'm supposed to be in there. But I think that control point is where I'm going to respawn, if I remember correctly. It is. Okay, so I'm not going to go in there, because I'm not supposed to be there yet. I'm going to go where I'm supposed to be.
They can fly now.
He's corrupted Tomasi.
Great.
I was gonna say, just throw stuff at him.
Oh, quick.
He's doing dodge rolls. Hey, he's got telekinesis too.
Yeah, no fair.
Not cool, Tomasi.
Let's see, is there something I can get him to stand by? I'll blow up next to him.
I think telekinesis just isn't the move this time.
It's weird that they just taught it to me. And it gives me a room full of things to throw, but none of them work. So it makes me wonder if I like.
Oh, you gotta like stun him and then slam
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. But I can get
He's
close
ripping
enough
chunks
to
out
him.
of the wall.
Oh yeah, that thing is pretty. Can I recover health or don't I?
I don't think you recover health. I think you need to find those little blue smoky
do.
things.
They should be where I drop those guards, but I don't see none. Come on. There's gotta be some health around here.
There are some guards traipsing around right now.
Yeah.
You can throw stuff at them.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, ah.
What a hot one. Aimed enemies present a tougher challenge, but yield better rewards. So, like this encounter is a good example of like if this thing just kept kicking me down and I got tired of it, I could just turn on the invincibility. And it'd be
Or turn on
perfectly fine.
one-hit KOs and...
Right.
I mean, that probably won't work against bosses, I'd have to assume. But
Probably not.
the enemies, it'd be good for.
Let's see, where are you at? Unless. Oh, okay.
What happened? Is that door fucking...
Can't be near that. Ah, you jerk.
Quick tip, Clay. Using telekinesis to pull things through an enemy does more damage than throwing an object at them.
Huh. That's good to know. I need help. Give me the help.
They didn't drop any.
I got a little bit, not a whole lot.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Very scarce amounts. Yeah, give me that help. I'm shooting.
Nice.
God dang, dude.
I know it's not blood, or maybe it is. I'm not sure, but like I like the little red mist that comes up when you slam a guy.
Uh huh.
Also, this is very distracting. I know you're about to die and everything, but this isn't very much.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Keep forgetting to throw stuff.
Maybe there's like a way you could buy like a health kit that you can pop or something.
There, in my abilities. Let's see what I have in my abilities. Personal mods. Energy recovery.
Sergio
health
says
recovery.
no.
No what?
No way to heal yourself.
Oh, there's no.
In
Oh,
that-
like
in that
no auto
fashion.
heal. Gotcha. Reload speed exclusive to Shatter. Okay, so yeah, I think Shatter is a mode. Damage after kills. Reload. Okay, yeah. Alright. Try one more time.
Fly now. Great.
So I don't know if you read this already, but Surgeon says his health on kills. I think it's a weapon mod, but it's been a while since I played it.
Oh yeah, maybe so.
In the let's get this over with mode right now.
So it actually, I do damage. So, this consecutive kills boost. It says damage after kills, but I feel like I do more damage with rapid shots, not just like getting hits here and there. It almost like the damage stacks short term, because when I do these like fast pops, I feel like I do more overall damage than the shots would have done separately.
You almost got him down already.
Hey, yeah.
I'm out of here.
Also maybe hitting headshot. Yeah, a couple of those are probably crits.
He went into the arc reactor.
Sure did.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
And I feel like they strike a pretty good balance between the Horizon Forbidden Dawn constantly talking to herself of what she needs to do, and the kind of like cringy, silly, like, well, that just happened kind of humor. You know what I mean? Like she tends to take this stuff pretty seriously, but she also is there in the moment. Like she's not just announcing everything that happens to herself. She's thinking out loud, but it doesn't feel like a video game
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
You know what game is really, really bad about
The
exactly what you're
Hiscata.
talking about?
Okay, what's that?
It's a game that just came out. It's called Forspoken.
Yes, Forspoken
And
is one of the worst offenders.
And the main character of that game is so obnoxious.
Yes.
If I was playing that game, which I'm not, I watch people play it online. I couldn't stand it. I'd have to turn it off. It's so annoying.
There was a whole thing about like that sort of delivery, that sort of character, and it got mislabeled as like misogyny for a lot of people. And it's like, no, I like female protagonists, but I just can't. It's the same thing with Horizon Forbidden Dawn. She just talks to herself constantly.
All right,
Yeah, but Aloy is not nearly as bad as the protagonist from Forspoken.
It's also
it's so bad in Forspoken.
Aloy is doing it seriously. She's like, all right, I got to do this. Got to climb to the top of this hill. Got to fight this dinosaur thing. It's not just like, whoa, a dinosaur. Can you believe that?
Whoa, I just shot magic out of my fucking hands. Yeah.
I just did that.
That just happened. Which is not a joke. She does say that.
Yeah. Forza Horizon 5 characters. I wish they didn't exist.
Situation
Yeah.
in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds of an altered item to show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Mike says, to be honest, I kind of like silent protagonist. Gordon Freeman's the GOAT, dog.
Yep. And Claude.
And Link. Every version. Claude.
Yep.
That's a pull.
The hotline can't be
I like
far now.
that one. I don't think a lot of people know that character's name is Claude.
It's Claude. Yep. I didn't know for a very, very, very long time. I always thought his name was Tommy for the longest time, but Tommy is somebody else.
That's Vice City.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Vercetti.
That's the way.
Sergio says, Forspoken really did the isekai anime and went, we can make this worse.
It absolutely is an isekai. I completely forgot about that.
It's not great. Mike says Far Cry 5 dude also just kept quiet, which is really good, and it was a really good game.
Yep. Or rip this off. I'm gonna tear this place apart. All right, so we are in the hotline chamber. So I think I'll answer this phone, and then we'll kind of cut it off there.
Is that the phone that they're like, this is what you speak to what's his name with?
Right. So I might be about to talk to Trench.
Or the board.
Who's
Because they
different.
said that's how Trench
Oh,
used
you're
to
right.
talk
You're right.
to
You're
the
right.
board.
Yeah.
If I'm understanding what's going on correctly, Trench is just gone. It's just echoes.
Green logic. The light switch cord.
Light switch.
Light switch.
Huh?
The same thought.
How much you want to bet I pull this cord and a piano falls on my head? Or an Acme anvil?
Or a tunnel opens up that you run into, but it's just painted on the wall.
Disregard of this policy may result in fatal psychic trauma.
Director use only.
Where do you get that sign made? Ocean View Motel and Casino Entry Point. What in the world?
I can't see anything on that sign. It's all dark.
Catalyst light. It says Ocean View Motel and Casino Entry Point, but this is not a casino.
This shit is so cool, dude.
Do I walk? Can I walk? Oh God. Okay.
Did you save after you defeat that guy?
It'll probably get me past that. I was like, am I supposed to walk across the void, or how's this?
Did it do the like capture the light thing that Alan Wake does?
Freaking kidding me, or is he already dead? Yes, he's already dead.
dead.
Okay.
Like, you know in Alan Wake when you pull the light and you like switch dimensions?
Yeah. A lot of light switches. I'm thinking Sam Lake has an obsession with light switches. The way Kojima has hands.
Oh, Sergio says keep pulling it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I didn't even think to do that.
I'm lost.
If I didn't see you do that, I probably would have done the exact same thing.
And jump. I want to look around before I pull it again, just to see if anything's changed.
Everything out here is the same.
Yep.
There's a little box on the ground that says stand here.
Mm-hmm. Find the gap.
Which you did not do.
Whoa. Have
Yeah.
we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
You got symbols like in Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, but it's not two triangles.
But I mean, just the idea of kind of scribbled insignia.
Right.
Welcome to Montana. Contents. What are your contents?
Welcome to Montana. There ain't shit here.
Janitor.
Anyone here?
There's a door back here, but I don't want to open it yet for fear that something important's going to happen.
The only option. Oh, you can open that door.
Yeah, so this
Or is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, this one right here. Black triangle door is the one I can open. 222 door is open.
There's no bed in this. Oh, never mind.
The radio that I can't interact with.
You can't turn the green light on.
I can't.
What if these rooms looked exactly like the room you wake up in Portal 2? You know the ones I'm talking about?
Yeah, that'd be neat.
It's like, it's not connected to it, but like they made it look exactly like it.
There's the casino. Yeah, just completely for no reason other than to make you stop for a second.
And think about it, yeah.
So, you know, I've been playing too many video games. Like, well, I got to try this 50 times because it worked in Resident Evil at one time. Find the key.
We'll look behind the desk. That's where I'd keep the keys in those little shells right there.
Miami Braniff Airways? Jesus.
I don't even know what that is.
I think Braniff is a airline that went out of business a long time ago, like in the 60s or 70s or something like that.
Also, if this game was made by whoever made this game,
Remedy.
If this game was made by Remedy, why does Epic get a say in how long the exclusivity for it is on their platform?
Maybe just that's the deal they agreed to.
Because that post was like, oh, that Tim Sweeney, he's not going to let it happen. It's like, well, how does he have the power to do that?
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole world I have no insight into.
The exclusivity is just the deal.
Things keep changing when I hit this. I hear noises behind me when I press the button. Why is there a ladder outside? Oh, all right.
Oh, a different door opens when you ring it.
Gotcha.
There's the key.
Has
that was just lucky.
Pyramid on it.
I'm gonna go back and press this button a bunch of times.
I have to take a picture of what my dog is doing right now and post it on In Context.
Go to 23 next and went to 24 next.
Rude.
Okay, there's only 3. Got it. Is that a picture of me?
Yes, it is. And that's a bridge between you and the room with the telephone in it. But there was nothing there before because you walked off the ledge. So I just posted a picture in Context of what my dog is doing. That's his little dog bed that's like right next to me. It's his little dog bed that's like right next to me on my at my desk.
Yeah.
I think he might be a little chilly. What do you think?
Yeah. Go chill going through him.
He's got under that blanket, dude.
Okay. Do I keep pulling this until I go back?
Yes.
Huh. Weird that you have to pull it 3 times for things to happen. I don't fully understand what's going on.
I wonder
there.
if that's going to be like a pattern for things moving forward, maybe.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the cell that kept Magneto in the X-Men movies.
Oh, the ray tracing is Really getting a workout in this room.
Oh, I don't get to do that. I don't get to have that on my game.
It still looks phenomenal. I played it a little bit on my 1080. It still looks great. With the Astral Plane Challenge. Leap off the edge. Kill the ambassador.
Don't you do it. Something about cheese also in that.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
I don't know.
Is it going to start chucking rocks at you?
Hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities.
What does this mean?
Oh, crap. There's a hole there. I wasn't looking.
I mean, to be fair, I also would have done the same thing.
I was locked in on the pulsing, undulating cubic mass.
I guess it's a good thing you just didn't tip forward too much and crack your head on the side of the thing on your way down.
Uh-huh. Ah!
It's not doing anything. The hotline, is that like a move you get to use? Hotline?
I don't know, or maybe these are just things I need to avoid.
Oh, I bet that's what it is.
Great movement. I really like the movement. Jesse can really get over those knee-high walls.
Oh, knee-high?
Knee-how, but close enough.
That's what I said.
Uh-huh.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
That's the old director right there.
Hmm?
Are you back in your office?
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall.
I
Marshall
think that's the
especially,
same guy that
head of
does
operations.
Casey's voice in
Sees right through me.
Alan Wake.
She knows I don't like relying on people.
The cop?
The only
Yeah, I
person
think you
should
might be
fail
right.
is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I'm going to check it out. Alan Wake. Ghosts. That character's name is...
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to
What?
get back to Emily.
What'd you
People
find?
react strongly when I tell them about you.
It's telling me that...
Is it too soon to tell Emily?
It's saying that Sam
She
Lake
might
did the
be
voice
able to
of
help.
Alex Casey.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe he can really turn on that gruff sound and remove
He
the
could turn
Finnish-
off that thick Finnish accent.
Yeah, incredibly thick Finnish accent.
I'm going to look up this game and see who did the voice of the director.
Hmm.
There are so many things that are just called Control.
Did you want the control panel?
Do you know the way to the computer room? What is the name of the old director again?
Trench.
Trench. James McCaffrey.
That's what it is. I've heard that name so many times. Oh. This wall is gone in my office. And
Yeah,
now
it's like removed. Like it looks like they
cut it away. Like
cross section
Yeah, like lasered
Control
it out.
Z. Okay. That other thing was wrong, I guess, because this is saying that James McCaffrey is the voice of Alex Casey in Alan Wake 2.
Okay.
When I'm on James McCaffrey's page, his actor credentials are Alex Casey voice and also Zachariah Trench voice.
They probably confused it because Sam Lake is Alex Casey's look.
He's the face.
Uh-huh. Again, a Guillermo
And
del
I'm just
Toro
like-
thing to wear.
I'm just like, that dude's accent is so thick. I don't know if he can turn it off that well.
Yep. Well,
Especially
hey,
since it's not really even an actor. He's a writer.
Exactly, yeah. Well, hey, we are that's a couple hours of Control for you, and I think you're
I
pretty
am
well
sold.
bought in.
I'm gonna start playing it tomorrow.
You are literally sold. You bought a new one so you could get the Ultimate Edition.
I bought a new one when I already owned it.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, I hope you enjoy it. It seems entirely up your alley.
Yeah, I'm super enjoying everything about this.
You can be a real Control freak.
Why would you say that? You know, words hurt sometimes.
I apologize.
I forgive. I can't stay mad at you.
Tomorrow we are actually
we're
playing.
actually playing Half-Life.
Right.
Instead of maybe playing
We
Half-Life.
thought we were playing it today, and then you messaged me on Discord. It was like, "Hey, we're playing Control." It's like, "Oh, right."
For those of you who didn't see the end of stream last night, we were like, "Yeah, we're playing Half-Life tomorrow." And then after we got off stream, I looked at the schedule and it said we were playing Control. So I went on like our general chat and just added Clayton and was like, "By the way, we're playing Control, not Half-Life."
Yep.
Like right after stream ended.
And that will be day 4 of
Boys Week. I cannot wait to see what you've come up tomorrow with whatever the image is.
Yep, it's gonna be.
And I gotta go look up the VOD to see what yesterday's was.
Yeah, I think you'll like it. It's a nice, clean picture. I got it from Reddit, from the Gmod subreddit. Alrighty. Well, hey. Until tomorrow, you can watch our YouTube stuff. You can check out our Twitter and our Discord stuff. We've got a website that'll get you just about everywhere you need to be.
Might just call the cops.
But yeah, feel free to come back here tomorrow night at what day is it? Today's Thursday.
It's Friday.
Okay. It's still 9:30 Eastern. I can't remember. All the days have lost meaning.
Alan Wake is the long one at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Right. But tomorrow we'll be here at 9:30 Eastern to play some more video games. Have a good night.
Good night.